Holidays are just another way to find yourself in debt, right? When it comes to celebrating, you know, Christmas, right? New Year's or Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all these holidays, especially Christmas, where everybody's out, depleting their entire savings account, right? Just buying up the entire mall, buying up the entire Target, getting all the nice deals, right? Some people are even using credit cards or to get that new TV or new cell phone, whatever, right? But the thing is, like, when you want all these nice things, and there's nothing wrong with getting things that you want, things that you like, but we have to learn as people how to discipline ourselves financially and not always be so inclined to pick up every little materialistic item that we see. Not always consume every little item, right? It's okay to treat yourself here and there, but the whole point of the holiday season is to make sure that you do not have enough money to pay for your rent the next month. To make sure that Americans get into debt. And now you're having to work your way to pay off this debt because of the holiday season. And I can understand why so many guys don't want to be married, they don't want to have children. It's because of, particular things like this, like the holiday season, that can pretty much deplete their entire savings because they're having to buy presents for their kids, presents for their wife, their whole entire family. And when you really look at Christmas, man, it's for the children. It's marketed to children and women. Think of Valentine's Day. That's geared toward women, right? Valentine's Day is not geared toward men, right? It's just more money to spend, more debt you're getting into. And in these times, man, it's really not necessary to get yourself into debt. It really isn't. It's not worth it. I don't really give a damn about the holiday season. I don't care if you buy me something if you don't. You know? If it's not from the heart, don't waste your money. You know? I'm not one of those people that, oh, you have to buy me this, you have to buy me that. I don't really give a crap. Because I'm thankful what I got anyway. And if I wanted something nice, I'll go pick it up myself. If I want a new bike, I'll get it myself. I don't need the holidays to be able to treat myself. I can go to a bike shop and pick up a new bike. Or I can order a new laptop online. I don't need a holiday season for me to treat myself. If I have the money and I've been budgeting my money wisely for months now and I've been disciplined, that's my reward to myself. I worked hard for my income. Then I'm going to reward myself. But see, a lot of people around this time of year, they overdo it. They overspend on things they really don't need. And it's hurting their finances. It's bad enough you have families to take care of. It's bad enough you have college debt and you got a car note to pay off, a house, and now you got all these, and now you have, debt from holiday shopping. Because sometimes, you may not be using actual money, actual cash. You're more likely going to be using your credit to get the things you want to buy. But understand, or you ordered a whole bunch of things from a catalog, and when it comes to a catalog, you got to pay that stuff back, right? That's interest that you have to owe back, right? After a month or two, when you get that bill in the mail, you pick what you want from the catalog, you order it, and how, depending on how much stuff you brought and what was the total amount of the bill of all the items that you brought, expect that bill in the mail next month, right? But that's just more debt that you have to pay off. And is that such a great idea when you consider all the other utilities, all the other payments that have to be covered for next month? Probably not. Probably not. If you do the math and if you budget your money correctly, and you can't really, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't afford to spend above your means or live above your means. You're going to be extra cautious about how much money you spend, right? And to avoid being stressed out, avoid the headaches of, covering extra debt. The whole purpose of this video is to just help a lot of people out there that are looking to spend a whole bunch of money, on Christmas, to avoid these issues, to avoid spending so much on the holiday season. You're already spending money decorating, you're already spending money, buying decorations and buying all these presents. Now, if you have a family and there's this expectation that you have to buy your kids presents, they're expecting it, your wife is expecting it, your wife is going to want something too. Your wife is definitely going to want something too. And if your wife's birthday happens to be near Christmas Day, hey, I kind of, I feel a little bit bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Because she's expecting a Christmas gift and a birthday present on top of that. So, you know it's going to affect your savings, right? My mom, her birthday is literally 2 days before Christmas. And, she's like this too. It's like she expects birthday present, Christmas gifts, that's just how she grew up, right? And it was always like a tradition for her, right? But, it's just, it becomes too much when it's like there's an expectation for it, Having someone's birthday before Christmas, they're expecting so many gifts, so many presents. And it's like, it's hard to say no, right? It's hard to tell them no because it's their birthday, they really take it seriously, and they want to celebrate the holidays, they take it seriously. So it's like, but you don't really care about the holidays. You're kind of like me. I'm not finna spend no money. I'm not finna get myself into no debt. And this video is for the guys and maybe women that are looking to avoid getting themselves into debt for the holiday season. To prioritize budgeting your money right. Covering those bills that are due. And the temptation is high around this time of year to buy a new TV set, buy a new cell phone, get the latest iPhone, get the trendy clothes, right? The trendy designer outfit, right? The new Jordans. Like, the temptation is very high. So I can see why so many people are going to want to, buy new stuff, And me personally, I don't I'm not too big on buying new stuff. Like, I can wear the same pair of shoes for months and months on end. And, I don't really need a whole lot of clothes. I'm very simple. I dress like an average person, because I barely go anywhere. So for me, how I live my life and where I'm at financially, I don't need to spend a whole bunch of money on stuff. Because I know in the back of my mind, I don't really need this. I make exceptions here or there. If I really want something, I like something, I'm gonna go get it, Especially if I worked hard for it and I've been very disciplined when it comes to managing my money. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up. Why not? But normally I'm more like a minimalist now, where I just don't value materialism anymore how I used to. There's people in my family that that value materialism a whole lot. My mom is one of those. That's just not me. We're two different people. And you're probably like that too in your family, where everybody else in your family is about accumulating all this stuff, and you're just like, you just want to chill, you just want the bare minimum. You're fine with what you got, you're thankful, you don't require a lot of stuff. And if you're one of those people, you're more likely not to fall for the whole holiday spending, scam. Because if you really look at it, man, the holiday season is a scam, bro. It really is. The ultimate scam. And I already done told you, the holiday season is primarily for the kids and the women. But, I read in the Bible that the holiday season should not be celebrated. Like Christmas, Thanksgiving, those holidays are not to be celebrated. The Most High does not particularly care for those festivities. He doesn't care for them. Those are known as pagan holidays, pagan traditions. And the Lord that I serve does not co-sign those traditions. So I'm just at that point where I don't even care about these holidays anymore. And I'm just not into celebrating them, But there's always this expectation every year to overspend and to get yourself in debt, to buy all this stuff that you really don't need, that you're not actually grateful for having. And we buy a whole lot of stuff because we want to keep up with the Jones. We want to follow the trend. That's the reason why we buy so much stuff, is to impress so many people. We're not actually buying it for ourselves. We're buying stuff to flex. We're buying stuff to get cool points. We're buying stuff to fit in. We're buying all these materialistic possessions to feel like we're important. And it's pathetic. In my opinion, it's very pathetic. And you're just wasting your money, in my opinion. You could put your money toward more important things. Build up your savings. Invest in your business. Invest in your craft. Invest in your health. That's what I'm tending to do more and more, month after month. Invest into my health. Invest into me. Not in materialism. Not to just buy watches and chains. Like, I literally brought one chain for the first time ever in my life. Right? I brought it off of Amazon. It was like an 18K gold plate chain. Just something simple. That goes along with an outfit that I picked out of Boscov's, a couple weeks ago. I don't spend a whole bunch of money on clothes. I really don't. And that's just the type of person I am. I'm not, like, if you got to know me in person and we went shopping, you would know instantly that I'm not a big spender, right? I'm not. I'm not a big spender. And if I really like something and it's expensive, it's pricey, but I really want to get it and I like it, that's a pretty rare occasion. That actually does happen, where I want to buy something that's expensive, but I really want to get it. That rarely happens. So, but hopefully y'all gain some clarification from this video, and perhaps maybe helped you out in a helped you out in a way to avoid the headaches of getting yourself into holiday debt. Holiday debt is a very serious thing. A lot of people are suffering from it right now, and I felt the need to talk about this because it's just every year, everybody just wants to spend so much money on things that are not needed, and like there's like this expectation that we have to buy stuff, oh, you have to buy your kids, you got to buy your wife, you got to buy things for your mom and all this stuff. Like why can't I just buy something nice on any given day? It doesn't have to be for a holiday. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. Why can't I just buy something nice for someone on any given day out of a kind gesture? Not because I have to buy it, not because it's required for me to buy it, because it's Christmas. You understand? So let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. What do y'all think about this? And let me know if you guys share the same mindset as me when it comes to just saving your money, being financially disciplined, and avoiding debt. Because who wants to be in debt? I don't. And I know you watching this, you don't want to be dealing with no debt, especially going into the new year where prices is going up, the cost of living is increasing. So that being said, give me your thoughts down below. Like for the algorithm. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm out. Peace.